Guten Tag, my good friends. Very beautiful day indeed. This is today we're coming live again from Mombasa, Kenya. So this is a Robimax Ltd, kayak that stocks second-hand, locally used vehicles. So in today's video, I'll just be showing you the products we've got quickly and their pricing. So the first deal here is a Rush. So the Rush is going for 1.3 million. The next product here will be the ISIS, looking good. So at KDK, these ISIS will go at 1.3 million Kenya shillings. Then we've got a Wish here. So these are KDM, still new. So the Wish is selling at 1.68. Then we've got RAV4. RAV4 is selling at 1.5 M Kenya shillings. Then next year is a Harrier. So at KDP, is selling at the Harrier is selling at 3 M. Although Harrier is sold out. Harrier has been sold out. So let us go to the next. At a negotiable price of 1.1 M, you'll get the Premium. The Premium is still looking good, I guess. At KDA, amazing, looking amazing for the Premium. Sleek to the exterior. So Robimax today is fully stocked. That's why we've got no enough space here. To the interior, to the Premium, you can notice the perfect display. Remember, all vehicles in Kenya got to be right-handed, as you can notice. The human-centric cockpit again to here. The mileage isn't that bad. Amazing headroom. So what I love about the Premium is the amazing headroom and legroom it got. So for the Premium, that is good. Then the next hot deal here is an Impreza. An Impreza, you should consider going for this. So there is an Impreza. The exterior display of the Impreza. So the Impreza will sell at 1.5 M. So that is the overall exterior display to the Impreza. At 1.5 M, you can grab the Impreza. Let me just have you a quick one, a display to the interior. To the interior, the Impreza looks good. A human-centric cockpit, as you can notice. Then we've got an amazing dashboard display, perfect headroom to the Impreza, and amazing boot space. The Impreza, unlike other SUVs, the sedans, got amazing legroom and boot space. So that is to the rear for the Impreza. So that's only selling at 1.5 M. You go with the Impreza. So the next deal here is an XV at KDH. So have a look at the XV. The XV is likewise selling fairly. So the XV will sell at 1.68 million Kenya shillings. So we got to first start with the exterior display of the XV. Looking good. LED daytime running lights. So these are at KDH. So remember, all these pricing are all these time negotiable. A quick display to the interior. The interior is likewise having a perfect display here, as you can see. So there are given tips that you've got to consider before making purchase of any vehicle. And just to hint you, at the moment you turn on, you've got to remember if the check engine is on or off, and you've also got to consider the type of smoke. So these are already tested, and the type of smoke should be colorless. The moment the type of smoke is either black or white, that would be a red flag. So this one looks good too. At 980,000 Kenya shillings, you get the Spade here, which is looking good from the exterior. at KDM. Amazing display, LED daytime running lights, so the fog lights, perfect alloy rims, and amazing display of the grills there. From here we've got two Voxes. This is selling at 900,000 Kenyan shillings, and these at 980,000 Kenyan shillings. So all these are negotiable pricing. Again, if you're interested, in the comment section, you can have me a quick one. So for 1350 you can have the Mark X. So I consider this the hottest of deals so far for the Mark X. So looking good from the exterior, as you can see the alloy rims, amazing display. To the interior, you can have a look at the display at the interior. So a perfect, well displayed human-centric cockpit here to the interior. Then a blend of leather form of seats here. So these are hot deal indeed. So remember the pricing that I've mentioned. The pricings are negotiable. So if interested, you can down in the comment section have me a quick one. So that is to the rear, to that. Looking good again. Next here is a premium. So this is a new import. So this is already sold out. So this is an Aqua selling fairly, imported today and already sold out. Then next we've got a Vitz here. The Vitz will go for 830,000 cash in. So for 830, you can have this Vitz looking good. And remember, this is negotiable. Then at 650,000, there's this hot deal here. The Nissan Note. Nissan Note. You can tell the Nissan Note from the exterior looking good. If you're interested in the interior, let me have a display of the interior to the Nissan Note. The interior looking good again for the Nissan Note. Perfect interior condition. And next on is yet so this is an Auris. So an Auris from the exterior is looking good again. So this Auris will sell at 1.5. At 1.5 you get the Auris. There's yet another Auris here. These other Auris is selling at 1.3 M. To the interior, a quick one to the interior. There's no access to the interior to the Auris. Then next here is the wing rod. The Nissan wing rod is selling at 950,000. 950,000. Then from here we've got two Pro Boxes at 980,000 for this first Pro Box. Then at 950,000 for the other Pro Box. So if interested in any of these, let's see if there's access to the interior closed. Next here we've got Succeed. The Succeed likewise is looking amazing. Succeed is selling at 900,000. There's yet another Succeed at 950,000. Then here we've got Ractis, KDE Ractis, and a KDK Ractis. So the Ractis, this one is selling at 1.2 M, the other at 1.15 M. Then these are at 1.2 M again. So all these, the Vitz is sold out already. At 980,000 Kenyan shillings, you can have the Nissan, the NV200. So this can also serve as both a commercial and a private vehicle. So if interested in this, looking good again at KDK. So this is still new. Remember, this is a dual purposed auto that serves both as a commercial and so remember, these pricing are negotiable. So if interested, down in the comment section, have me a quick one. If interested, the next here is the Spade, which is going at KDB, which is going at 980,000 Kenyan shillings. Then we've got, so the moment you notice the white smoke, that is a red flag, and signifies that the coolant, that is the water in itself, has got into the radiator and compromising the engine performance. The blue smoke is likewise a red flag to any vehicle, secondary used vehicle. Then we've also got the black smoke, which signifies combustion of the oil, which is likewise a red flag. So the color to the smoke should specifically be colorless, except for in the morning. So when the smoke color in the morning is white, which suddenly disappears after some time, there's no problem with that. So if it is white, then it gets too colorless after some time, there's no problem with that. So note that we've got a Nissan note here at KDK. So the Nissan note is looking amazing. So if interested with the Nissan note, you can have me a quick one in the comment section. At 1350, you'll go with the Nissan note. So that is the overall display of the Nissan note at KDK. So quickly to the interior, to the Nissan note. So this is the display to the interior. The only challenge the Nissan Note got is perhaps maybe the limited boot space. However, the headroom is amazing. Legroom likewise fair. Guten Tag, my good friends. A very beautiful day this is. Today we coming again live from Robbie Max. I've shown you all the products we've got here. So this guy sells locally used vehicles at fair pricing. And right now, I know you could be wondering, what is the best deal? Should I go for the bank refinancing, or should I go for the dealership financing, or should I buy a vehicle in cash? So number one, before you make purchase to any vehicle, okay, depending on your financial health, or rather your financial muscles, it's not advisable to make purchase in cash. So that is my opinion. Secondly, it's likewise not recommended, it's not advisable to likewise make a purchase from a dealership financing. So instead, the best deal, we'll be discussing this in details in our next video. The best deal when making purchase to any second or used vehicle is to perhaps if you've got cash, you can have the cash deposited into your bank account, then ask for a bank loan. The moment you guaranteed a bank loan, you can use the bank loan to purchase the car. So generally, so that is the overall display we've got here from Robbie Max. Lots of vehicles still selling from outside the yard. So we've got to proceed with the conversation. So is it healthy to make purchase in cash, or to make purchase in to go for the dealership financing? So I prefer you go, as mentioned, I prefer you go for you be your own bank, you be your own boss. So by being your own boss, I mean take the cash. The moment you have the cash, deposit it into your personal bank account. Ask for a loan from any favorable financial institution, be it a bank. I prefer the SACCOs. The moment you get your finances from the SACCO, the next step is to take a loan, use the loan to pay for the vehicle, and then at this time, the amount that you are supposed to be paying monthly, pay it directly to your bank account. Pay it directly to your bank account, which will help you to accrue significant discountable interest. So that is one of the best strategies that you've got to consider for making purchase to any other. So remember, we are still in Mombasa, Kenya, and this is Max Gamble TV. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. The next step, we will be discussing this in detail. The next thing you've got to consider before making a purchase to any car, it's advisable to make purchases on end of month, the end month. The best time to make purchases end month and during the closures of business in the evening hours, then towards the end of the month. So the reason for this, every car yard or every dealership got a sales target. So from these sales targets, they most often tend to prefer accomplishing their sales towards the end month. So at this moment, be assured of having a better deal during the end of the month. So that is for sure. The next strategy. So all these cars that are selling second used vehicles, as you can see. And again, someone asked me the best time to make an importation. So importation of your vehicle could be could be a cost cutter, that is. So the moment you import your vehicle, you save a lot. So you don't just have to import your vehicle. You've got to be sure of the time frame, the time within which you should be making your importation. The best time to make an importation to your vehicle is often between the months of January to July. So the moment you make an importation between July to December,